Hello, greetings. This is Gilles Mention. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to come and wish you a good day. Pull out a few cards to see if I can to address, to see get an oracle for the highest wisdom for us today. Is the magnificent card of courage. Courage is overcoming fear. It has to be exercised within the realm of possibility. But the most advanced form of courage is to face our own fear, face our own limitation, and accept our mistakes and correct our mistake. This is the most powerful way to express courage. Once we have fulfilled that, then naturally the action of courage will, and our love and light will also increase as we do that. What we need to understand is the learner is the child of crystal, for we are here to learn, and so every day we are learning. It's somebody that has an open hands, that receive. For if we believe we know everything, then we have no space to grow, no space to learn. So understand, no matter what we know, it is something we can rely upon for a certain time, but there is always higher level of knowledge and wisdom and truth that can reveal itself, and therefore each and every day know yourself as a beloved child of God who is learning his lesson and seek to always call for your highest potential, for the revelation of the highest wisdom from within you. So that's what we need to do, is the Hierophant. It is the powerful energy of the Buddha. It is the knowledge come from knowledge, and wisdom come from knowledge. Knowledge does not come from ignorance, for it is reintegrating this old knowledge, this understanding that comes through our intuition. As Immanuel Kant used to say, things are given to us through our intuition, and intuition opens the door to much more, in many sense. And so the idea is to reintegrate all these ideas of strengths, overcoming obstacles through the path of seeking the path of samadhi, the path beyond the form. Once we let go of all egocentrical form and aspect, belief about ourselves, we move on to the realm of non-form, in the realm of light, then we will re-emerge on the other side. So it is a process. We're all being elevated. So to go into meditation, trust your dreams, write down your dreams. It is very important to pay very attention to all the details. That being said, the general message for us is the Empress. The Empress is the least detail-oriented, in the sense that she's here. It is the goddess Isis, the mother, who is telling us to look at the beauty of the whole rather than to get lost in the details. So it is important to because details can be beautiful, but they can be problematic as well. So when there is a problem in the detail, you move on to a higher level, from where you return to the state of well-being, understanding, and comprehension, and then from there you can look at that detail and find a way to. There is always solution, and there is a higher solution beyond the solution. It's the same with wisdom. There is always higher wisdom beyond the wisdom that we can conceive or understand. For all is relative in this world, and everything is the world is a stage. We're just actor in this great stage of life. I'm going to consult the oracle in relationship to the Akash. For the Akash is a great memory bank. It is a holographic library. We have material libraries that exist in the cosmos on many dimensions, and we have access to that through our DNA, to our individual Akash, and then there is a collective Akash. On the physical plane, the Akash on the earth is made has been made solid and manifest in the pyramid of Cheops, or the pyramid of thought, above the halls of Diamante, which has all the Akash. There is another Akash that can be accessed. It's called Max. Max is a crystal skull of Atlantis. Is the most advanced extraterrestrial intelligence on the Earth, and Max knows all of the past history of the galactic, and has the original codes of DNA and the divine blueprints, which will allow us to move to the next step. So it knows both the origin and the destiny, and so you may call on Max and say, well, just ask to get upload and download from Max and upload into you, so that you can regain some of the memories. For the highest wisdom for us today is the Orphan. is the understanding of being alone. It is the illusion of being alone. For we've never been alone. It is just an illusion because we live in a physical realm and we are insensitive to all the energies of the invisible realm. But in truth, we are always surrounded by guides, angels, and God is always there. It is inevitable. And so it is about reconnecting. And once we face that, we find the Father. For God is a Father before anything, a Father, Mother. But before it becomes Father, Mother, it is a Father. It is a primal origin. You may call it anything. We call it Allah, Yahweh, or Universal Father. For me, it is my Father. And that this is how to recognize the face of God in things. This is really what I'm working on, to see God, the face of God. For once we return to the eternal soul, or Buddha states, or Samadhi, or Nirvana, we have a fair understanding of the truth of the face of God, but we do not know the whole thing. And so there is always more to be discovered. We're looking forward to discover those essential truths that makes us feel good and create this self-empowerment where we discover freedom, abundance, joy. What we need to understand is the baby, whatever that means for you. It is, for me, it is a rebirth. It is very much about being a newborn, like a newborn. Newborns are completely connected to their light bodies. It'll take a few years for them to come out of their light body and to accept the limitation of the physical world. But in many sense, it is a newborn. So take care of yourself like you were a baby. If you had a big responsibility of a baby, we would not do as adults what we do to ourselves if we were taking care of a baby. So it is about self-care and renewal and rebirth, or it could be also physical birth. Also, what we need to understand, what we need to do, the baby is what we need to understand. What we need to do is the karmic relationship. Karmic relationships are relationships that were created to heal, to bring into conclusion, to balance, to everything has been predestined. So even the people that have a negative influence on us are a necessary karmic relationship because there is a balance that needs to be created. And so it's about accepting your karmic relationship and to be detached as much as possible. For there is, in the understanding of what we need to do, is the anger, the thirst and the anger. It means that the desires of the pleasures of the senses, there is like this survival effect. But in many sense, thoughts explain that all of those things, so is the esoterical science of non-being, that all the physical sensation, the pleasures of the senses, like eating food or drinking, are actually traps for the soul. For the soul, should only thought says that you should only drink when after the thirst has passed. You should only eat after you're no longer hungry. So you have mastered this physical demand of the body, which is because it is the senses, it is not the soul that commands that. I'm not saying to move into starvation, but I'm saying to control the senses and also to find to accept life as a fulfillment, to say that everything is perfect just as it is, no matter how imperfect it feels. The more you can understand why, don't even need to understand why all those things happen, but to accept yourself as you are, where you are, and from there is the change can be made as we ask. So then becomes the wish. So what do we want? What are we asking the universe? And in essence, what will come is the learning and good deeds. It means that every energy out is energy back. So what we do does come back to us. So there is the understanding of the integration of this karmic relationship, the understanding the karmic relationship, the understanding of survival, and then there is the wish, and then there is the. So all of that is those things we need to do, and the general message for us today is trust and faith. Trust and faith. The more we trust, the more we flow, the less resistance there is. And so trust in yourself, trust in life, trust in others, trust in the process. Maybe there are certain people, if you put too much trust on some things, that if you want to get apples and you trust that your cherry trees will make apples, you may be misled into deception that you won't get apples at the end of the process. So to understand what can we expect from our actions, what is the potential, but to be clear about what we want, for we are the ones who are asking the universe, and the universe knows us very, very well. It is just a matter of how can the universe bring us to those things we've been asking in order to move into a higher level of fulfillment. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I wanted to briefly speak a little bit more about the Akash. It is I wanted to say that the Akash is also can be said that it's like a book. Each incarnation is like a book. Every day we write a new page. We can start on a blank page. Sometimes we want to go back and start right from where we start. But we always start off when we fell asleep. We return in the same, even if many things has happened during the night, we don't know. We return to the story. For there is one story. It's the story of the Earth. In reality, with individualized story, just makes up that big story. But so we have a collective Akash and an individual Akash. And so each and every day we write and we read things. So often once we tune into the mirror of life, you read more than you read many things, but you're not always able to write along the side. So you write something different than what you read, and sometimes it's like you have to accept that you need to tune in to the reflection, to the mirror, because when you tune into the mirror, there is wisdom that is being given when you tune into life, and life will lead you to that wisdom. And so it is important to learn to listen to life. Life is always providing wisdom each and every day. I also wanted to say that I was on a chance Wednesday to be on Paradise, and they showed me the great building. It was in the Akash. I couldn't barely see the door, but when they showed, what I saw was this tree. It was like it was just about this big. It was like a very big trunk, but it was thick, but it was very short. And they saw that eventually in the future the tree will become a great big tree, but for now it is just that, and time and space is solidifying, but it's not yet. So it is an eternal process that is going on. For each step must be appreciated and enjoyed, and then we can be free from moment to moment to whatever life brings us. Well, the painting behind me is about the 7 great families of spirit beings. It's inspired by the Urantia book. It's a book of wisdom, a book of revelation, for the most part. And I'm going to finish with a song. It's an old song. It goes like this. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. There's nothing you can do that can't be done. There's nothing you can sing that can't be sung. There's nothing you can say, but you can learn to play the game. It's easy. There's nothing you can make that can't be made. There's no one you can save that can't be saved. There's nothing you can do, but you can learn to be you in time. It's easy. All you need is love. Do-do-do-do-dum. All you need is love. All you need is love, love, love is all you need. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. There's nothing you can know that is unknown. There's nothing you can see that isn't shown. There's nowhere you can be but where you're meant to be. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. Well, thank you very much. Indeed, love is what we need. We need more love, better, higher frequencies of love. This is what we should be asking for. This should be the central focus of our life and the central focus of who we are, knowing ourselves as the essence of love and the manifestation of love into the world. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Namaste.